We've been married for 30 years?
31.
31 years, sorry. They're wondering how an old ugly guy like me got you, honey. I had to go on disability about 8 years ago.
The company that he worked for agreed to cover him with medical insurance till he turned 65. Everything was going along smoothly. And one day I went to the mailbox and there was a medical bill there. Opened it up and surprise, we owed everything. So I assumed that this was just a mistake and I called the insurance company and they said, we're no longer your primary coverage. Everything has to be submitted to Medicare. So I said, he's not on Medicare. So I picked up the phone and called Medicare and they said, yes, he has Part A, but he needs to be on Part B. And I said, okay, sign him up. And that's when they told us he had to enroll come January and it wouldn't kick in until July. And that would leave Bill without medical coverage for a year. And in the middle of a pandemic with all Bill's medical issues, and that same week he had just gotten diagnosed with cancer. And I didn't know what we were going to do.
We're faced with well over $100,000 in bills.
And mounting.
We
just looked at each other and we said, how did we get here? How did this happen? He called 2 attorneys and they couldn't help us. And I talked to several different people that said that this is the way that it had to be. I called the Department of Aging. They said, you must call Medicare Rights. And I'd never heard of them, didn't know they existed, but it was the best call I ever made.
Medicare Rights Center, this is Beth.
We get calls from people all over the country who find our helpline number or refer to us with various Medicare questions. These rules are really complicated and people call the helpline with confusion.
The minute I called, she knew exactly what I was talking about and she knew exactly how to rectify our situation.
Rachel was just an amazing counselor. She, first of all, put us at ease. And second of all, gave us a very detailed plan for what we were going to do to get this. And they were relentless. And anytime there was a snag, they kept us calm and walked us through how to get around the snag.
Rachel said it's going to be okay. And I believed her. And she was right. 6 months almost to the day, I went to the same mailbox to get the mail. And there it was. He had a Medicare card, Part A and B. And we looked at the date on it and the start date was July 1st of 2020. So not only did he get his Medicare card 6 months earlier than we were originally told by Medicare that he would receive, but they retroed the start date back to the day that he lost his coverage.
Which is critical. Mentally, I improved so much after working with Medicare Rights and knowing that I was going to get this paid for. And I do remember asking Rachel, how much will this cost us for your help and everything? And we were shocked and she said nothing. This is a service we provide people. They're just wonderful people.
She was always so reassuring. She was always so caring. I truly believe she cared.
With issues of health insurance and health policy, it's often really easy to feel hopeless and lost because these issues are so big. And people like Ellen and Bill and working with them, that's sort of what keeps me going and gives me hope. It is extremely rewarding.
My whole personality changed. I went back to being the person that I was, even though I'm still fighting the cancer. They give me a chance to beat it with a good attitude. It's just changed my life. They brought the old Bill back.
We're so grateful. We're so thankful to them. We just hope that other people out there that are in the same situation come across Medicare Rights because they can absolutely help them 100%. They're worth their weight in gold.